Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to me, after, what is it, weeks? Many weeks of me not doing anything? I'm back. I didn't die. I'm not deceased. Just got kind of busy. You know how it is. A lot of school stuff. Keeping me busy. But we're back, and just like I mentioned in my last live stream, I don't know if you caught it, but I mentioned in my last live stream that I was going to try something a little bit different. So all of this week, I'm actually going to be uploading. What did I get there? What? Huh? Okay, whatever. So all this week, I'm going to be uploading videos rather than live streaming. Just because I want to see, a lot of the times with my live streams, they're a little bit scuffed. Live streams are a little bit scuffed. Mainly because my internet is okay. It's not great, especially when I'm trying to stream. So, they end up being very kind of, shaky, a lot of buffering, a lot of cutting out, stuff like that. So I'm going to experiment with videos, see if those work better, just kind of like uncut videos, see if those are more entertaining, more easier to watch. And I figured since I've been gone for a hot minute, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a treat. We're going to have an upload every single day this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Every single day of the week, not the weekend. We are going to have an upload. Now, some of it is going to be good old Pokemon. I figured we'd keep going with Pokemon because, obviously everybody loves Pokemon. Who doesn't like Pokemon? It's what I've been streaming, and it's what kind of my focus has been on. So I figured why switch it up? Keep it simple, stupid. I'm gonna keep on. I'm trying to get off the bike. Jeez, so hard to get off the bike. Harder than you might think. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing Pokemon, keep uploading videos of that, but I've got some other stuff in the works too. We're actually, okay, let me give you all a little preview of what is to come this week, alright? Tomorrow, okay, so today, you're watching Pokemon, okay? Today should be Monday. I'm gonna upload this on Monday. Not recording it on Monday, but wow, that's the magic of digital production and stuff, is that I can record it on an entirely different day and upload it when you guys are seeing it, which should be Monday. Speaking of which, hope you had a great Father's Day. That was yesterday. So happy Father's Day, fathers. So yes. Interesting. All right. So today, Monday, video. This one is the video that is today. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm going to be starting a brand new series. It's a game that I very much like. It's a game that I'm very much in love with, actually. One of my favorite games of all time. I'm not going to leak what it is. You'll see tomorrow. But I'm very, very excited for it. Very excited to have a new series. And then we'll kind of just alternate, between Pokemon and that series. Just as far as, I'll still be playing both, and I'll be uploading them both throughout the course of the week, but we are going to be kind of just alternating which one will be uploaded each day. And then, so Wednesday, I actually got another big surprise. It's another game that I like quite a lot. I'm not sure if I would say that it's one of my favorite games, but I do enjoy playing it. It's one that you're probably not going to expect. The one that I upload tomorrow, you might see it coming. You might be like, okay, that makes sense. He's playing Pokemon right now. You kind of get the vibe of what games that I like. It'll make sense. But the one on Wednesday, unless you know me, personally, and you've heard me gush about it and talk about it a lot, you might not see it coming. So I'm really excited actually for the one on Wednesday too. But yeah, what are you doing with all these magic cards? Even Team Galactic can't use them. Yep. I mean, do they know that it evolves into Gyarados? Because, Gyarados kind of sick, I'll say it. Gyarados kind of cool. But yeah, and then Thursday and Friday we'll probably just have more Pokemon and the other series that I'll be starting. But that's the plan. That is the plan for the week. And I might stream here and there. I'm going to try to record, this is the first video that I'm recording out of any of the videos that I just mentioned that I'll be uploading. This is the first video, and I may try to stream throughout the week. We'll see, you know, just to kind of like actively try to engage you guys and see, you know, how we're feeling about the whole uploading video style, like uncut video playthrough versus streams. You know, I'm just interested to see what you guys think, and of course you can leave a comment. I do read those. It's not like I have, you know, too many to read them all. So, you can go ahead and let me know what you think down there. That's about it. Okay, let's start talking about Pokemon. Pokemon is what I've been playing for the last 5 minutes. What you've had to look at for the last 5 minutes while I ramble on. So we got Galactic. It's been a hot second since I touched this game, but we got Team Galactic. They're doing their thing, and we have got to stop them. I think is basically how that works. So, what's new with you? We'll go Hail Mary for this, actually. Because Stunky's, like, dark poison type. We got Earthquake. So we'll go ahead and rip one of those. Should be good. Yes. Maybe? Actually, I don't know if I have the Macho Brace on right now. I should probably check that. Kazza got like +4 special attack from the last level, but that could also just be Kazza. Kazza's kind of nuts like that. Let me check actually. Punch Shell Bell not up. Okay. So it's on Simp Chart right now. But I don't really want to send in Simp Chart. Is the thing. It's, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really want to send in Simp Chart. Got close combat there. What do they keep Simp Chart? Brick Break? Oh, and close combat. Okay, sick. Whatever, we'll just keep Hail Mary in. It's no big deal. So yeah, I forget a lot. Before I started recording, I had to like look through my Pokemon, and just like remind myself what Pokemon I have, just because it's been so long since I played this last. It's been a hot second. I actually, now obviously, this is a ways out, and I don't want to make it out like I'm exclusively like a Pokemon person. Like, I don't want to just have Pokemon on this channel. I know, even Pokemon can get a little bit stale if you do it too much, but I do have some ideas for cool, like, challenge runs that we could do. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm doing kind of a challenge run in Pokemon White 2. Been playing through that game just a little bit. I've been playing a lot of cool games actually. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But playing through White 2 just on a whim. I was like, yo, well, one of my favorite things to do is just to play Pokemon while watching like streams and stuff like that. Just because like it's such a low effort game, and I don't mean that like in a derogatory sense or anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to diss Pokemon or anything. But it's just, you know, like a lot of the times if you kind of like, especially if you've played the game before and you know what you're doing, you can kind of just mash buttons and like go places, you know? It's good. Like, that's kind of what Pokemon boils down to. Just mashing buttons and going places. So, you know, who do I want to give this to? I guess I'll give it to Simp Chart, doesn't really matter. So I do like, interesting. So they're getting the legendary Pokemon of the lakes. Ooh, it's Cyrus. No, it's not Cyrus, it's Saturn. Saturn? Uranus? Saturn. Saturn. Yeah? Saturn, right? Maybe? Yeah! I got it right. So... Man, even when I'm not streaming, I'm awful at staying on track of, like, what I'm supposed to be saying. It's a real problem. It is an affliction that I have to deal with. Being off track. Chronic off-trackness. Chronic off-trackitis. Anyway, So yeah, so I like watching, just like, just like bring out my old DS, you know, just mash buttons, watch streams. It's fun. It's kind of like just a background thing to do. Keep my hands busy. But I'm doing this kind of like challenge run, quote unquote, in White 2. I wasn't entirely sure that I was doing it until I got to like the 3rd gym, and then I was like, oh yeah, we could do this. We can make this work. Essentially, what it is I'm challenging myself to only use like 6 Pokemon. Like I have a max Pokemon limit of 6, so I can't use any more than 6. Oh, he's gonna use Sucker Punch, isn't he? This may have been a very poor decision to bring Kaz out. I was thinking, like, man, because Kaz is like the Toxicroak killer, right? Poison fighting. Toxicroak should destroy that. However, I think it using Sucker Punch is quite likely. Okay. Well, that's fine, actually. That's not too bad. That's not going to do a lot, in theory, although it really just kind of negated my heal. I'm just going to recover, see, and I'm just trying to feel him out, Just trying to feel him out. I'm surprised that Revenge is doing that much, actually. I'm getting... Okay, well, if he's going to do that again and not use Sucker Punch, then that's chill. So, like, only a max of 6 Pokemon. So, like, as soon as I fill up my party with Pokemon, I can't catch any more Pokemon, right? Like, max 6, the first, like, 5 Pokemon plus your starter that you get, that's the Pokemon you have to do for the rest of the run. And I'm doing an additional... I'm doing an additional challenge where, like, kind of, like, tying into that, I can't buy any more Pokeballs. So the Pokeballs that I get at the start of the game, which in that game you get 10, I think in most other Pokemon games you only get like 5, but in that game you get 10. And then any Pokeballs that you like find on the ground or whatever, you can use, but you cannot buy any more Pokeballs. So you kind of have to be like tactical about what Pokemon you're trying to catch. Like you can't just go willy-nilly trying to catch every single Pokemon, which I enjoy. I think it's quite fun. It's quite fun challenge to do. And I have some ideas on like how to build on that and make it a little bit more challenging and a little bit more interesting, I think. But yeah, so I have ideas. I don't know. It would really work with any Pokemon game. I might have to change it a little bit depending on the game, because again, like I think that game works really well. We should probably. We're not gonna be here too long. We can probably just. How much HP does he have? Yeah, he's fine. Shawshanks is fine. He's fine. He's mad chilling. Alright. Where do I go now? I should have read the thing. Where do I go now? I'm over here talking about how Pokemon is just mashing buttons and going places, but I also am illiterate, and I don't know where I'm supposed to go. We're gonna heal. First off, we're gonna heal. Anyway, so I think that challenge could really work in any Pokemon game, but I'd like to do it ideally. Well, I wouldn't even say that I'd like to do it ideally. It's just anywhere. Any game would be fine. So if you have a game that you want to see me play, I'm open to any of them. Go ahead and let me know. I will take it into consideration. I was thinking maybe Soul Silver or Heart Gold, one of those two, just because they're also Gen 4, like they're not too dissimilar from Platinum, at least in the sense that they're Gen 4. But I'm down. I'm down for whatever. So do we need to go to the Veilstone thing? Do we need to go up here? Is this where we need to be? I do not recall. What are these people saying? I wonder. So there's like a key card in like their shed on the side or whatever. So I wonder if we have to do that first. Okay, thank you for driving into a big fan, for hitting that man. I am a dangerous driver, yo. Like, I feel like I'm constantly DUI, you know what I'm saying? Like it just is like a constant. Okay, so we can't do that, so maybe we go to one of the other lakes? Maybe. Seems like a possibility. I mean, that one grunt did mention going to the other lake, so let's see. I actually I don't recall this. I feel bad about this. I don't recall how many badges I have. Oh, they're all dusty. That's ew. Ew. Stop it. Okay, so we have 6 badges, which means we have 2 more. All right, never mind. I'm not gonna try to clean it. I'll clean it later. I'll go check out the lake. So, man, there are a few other things that I wanted to talk about. Oh, so I did a little bit of a. Oh, what did you say? Oh, Lucas needs my help. Okay. Ah, double. Ran right into it. So we have a few differences right now. First of all, I'm using my double monitor setup, which is sick because it means that I can look at the game and look at my overlay all at the same time. So it's wow. It's really cool. It's so cool because I can like multitask way better than I could before. See, like I can all at the same time. Do I like this? No, I don't like this. I'm going to ready. Big brain playtime. I'm switching to Quincy. And this earthquake. So all at the same time that I'm playing the game, I can do this, and it's very cool. I can say, hi Q. Hi. Wow. So cool. And I don't even have to like switch windows or anything like that. I can just do it all at the same time. Like, look, I can drag this around. Woo! Wow. So cool. So cool. So I'm very happy about that. Makes it easier to monitor like audio and stuff like that too. Which is real nice. Real nice. Alright. I knew that was a big brain play. I knew that was the play. Now the other thing about these videos, and I don't know if I forget if I mentioned it because my memory is awful, is that they're probably going to be a little bit shorter than they would normally be, just because I'm not streaming for like an hour and a half or whatever. Instead, I'm just kind of recording. Ooh, voice crack. I'm just kind of recording and then stopping when I need to stop. So yeah, let me know if the shorter thing, and honestly, I'll be able to see it too, because obviously I have the whole analytics thing with YouTube. So I'll actually be able to see if people enjoy the shorter video more. So let me know if you want to, but also you don't have to, because I'll just spy on your activity from my secret little perch. I have like all my monitors around me and like just YouTube Studio pulled up, and I'm just looking at all the statistics, looking at this. Ooh, that is a good level up. I like it. And then just looking around, wiping my nose with my finger, pushing my glasses up further. Ah, what are they watching? They like my longer videos. I'm scrutinizing all of you. Never forget that. Okay, let me talk about what games I've been playing lately. Recently we got an Xbox One. I think it's like an Xbox One S. I'm not sure. I wanted a PS4 because PS4 has way better exclusives, but the Xbox was the consensus, I guess. But it's okay. I've been playing a lot of games. I mean, we don't have that many games on it. It came with like Roblox, but like Roblox, So initially we got Monster Hunter World, but that was actually my brother's call, not mine. And I'm honestly not a big fan of Monster Hunter in general. I'm not a big fan of it. It's a lot of things, like the menuing I think is a little bit confusing. The UI and like the HUD are a little bit like not my favorite thing to like look at or deal with at all. So, generally I try to avoid that series just because it's not for me. Honestly, it's just not for me. I think I want to take out this Stunky. Stunky can be annoying and like poisonous and stuff. Oh, sick. Well, that was easy. I was gonna say like Stunky's an issue here, but not anymore. So, not a big fan of Monster Hunter. And then, after we got Monster Hunter, we got a few other games. We got, well, first off, the other big game that we got was Black Ops 4. Now, Black Ops 4 is I've been playing a little bit of, like, the zombies on it. I haven't really done any serious, like, I haven't done, like, an Easter egg run or anything yet. But, it's fun. I dig it. I like playing it. It's cool. Not my favorite, but, it's whatever. The other games that we got, one of them is Ultimate Chicken Horse, which is, it's fun actually. It's a lot of fun to play with, just like with friends or with my family. A lot of fun. I dig it. I dig it a lot. I recommend it even. I don't know if it's on any other platforms. I think it might just be Xbox, but it's a lot of fun if you have an Xbox One and you have and you want like a party game, like a platform party game. It's fun. And then the other one that we got that was actually, this was the one that I was most excited about, was Risk of Rain 2, which is like a roguelike shooting, like third-person shooter game where you kind of like, just like progress through levels and stuff. But no, I don't remember you, Mars. I don't remember you at all. Oh, he called us a couple. That's so cute. He called me and Lucas a couple. That's so nice. So nice. I mean, we're on. Like, that's kind of weird, champ. But at the same time, kind of cute. If Lucas is into it, then but I mean, I'm not. I don't really care. But I mean, if Lucas cares, then maybe. But it's not a big deal. So, but maybe. Because it's not it's not a big deal, it's not huge, it's not like the end of the world, right? It's we don't have to make this a big deal, but I'm just saying that if Lucas makes it a big deal, then that's different, I don't want to make a big deal because I got bigger stuff to worry about, but if Lucas, and if he cares about it, then not that I care about his opinion more than but it could be cool. I'm interested to know what he thinks about it. It's not like I don't care. I value his thoughts. His thoughts are cool, but it's not. But I also have thoughts, and my thought is that it doesn't matter, and it's not a big deal, unless he thinks it's a big deal. But it's not a big deal. So Risk of Rain 2, really, really cool, really fun. Kind of difficult though. I have to play on the easiest difficulty, which is weird because I'm a gamer and I'm not used to having to play on the easiest difficulty in things. It makes me kind of feel like a bad gamer, which makes me sad. It does make me a little bit sad. I'm a bad gamer, but I guess it's okay. I guess it's alright. Is there an item that increases the effectiveness, or not the effectiveness, but just the overall power of physical type moves? Because if I could get one of those, that'd be pretty sick. Please don't crit. Thank goodness. I can just close combat this brother to death. To death. Man, it's just occurring to me. To make 5 thumbnails this week. I'm gonna have to make 5 thumbnails, which isn't too bad because a lot of it is just kind of copy and paste. Find different PNGs to substitute in. But it's I don't know. It's okay. It's okay, I guess. Interesting. Uh-oh. That's an uh-oh. Uh-oh, oopsie. Constipation. I forgot about Constipation Club Boy. I totally forgot about him. Wow. Can't believe I forgot. Okay, so now we have to go up north. To go up north to the place. To where Constipation Club Boy is. Does anybody know strength? Is that a thing that I taught my Pokemon at some point? Or not? Does not appear so. Do I even have strength? I think I have strength, right? Yeah, okay, I do. So we need to teach this to somebody. To whom should we teach it? Bidding's always an option, because bidding's... Yeah. Maybe Shawshanks. Maybe Shawshanks could know strength, because strength is not a bad move. Strength's kind of decent, actually. Roar is kind of interesting to me, but like not actually that much. So I think I like the idea of Shawshanks knowing strength more than anything else. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to teach him strength, and it should be a pretty straight shot. I don't like that there are people over there. Actually, I should go heal. I didn't even heal. I should probably do that first and foremost. So, I've run out of discussion topics. This isn't good. I'm a bad conversationalist. I'm awful at conversation. Oh boy. Did I finish what I was saying about Risk of Rain? I don't even know. Third-person shooter, roguelike, you go through, you can like find all sorts of items that'll have cool effects for you, and they will also, there's also like challenges, like achievements within the game. Like one of them might be like, like clear 7 stages or something like that, and once you do it, you unlock that achievement, and that achievement unlocks another item that you can just now get like randomly throughout your runs. So kind of like it's like progressively getting stronger. I mean, it's a roguelike, so it's cool. I like it. A lot of replayability, which is pretty sick. So again, I recommend that one. I think that one's on more platforms. I know it's on Switch. I know it's on. Obviously, it's on Xbox. That's what I've been playing it on. And I know it's on PC, and I think it might even be on PlayStation. I'm not entirely sure though. So don't quote me on that, but it could be the case. Dog, it is hot in my room, It's summer, and I gotta say, summer's cool. Summer's alright. Well, I guess it isn't technically summer, because I'm recording this the day before summer officially starts, but you'll be seeing this the day after summer officially starts. So, hi from the past. Not quite summer, but it's very hot still. Hope you're not dying of heat out there in summer. Sincerely, me. I think that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool time capsule, wouldn't you say? I should put that in the ground. Like, hi, hello, people in 2000. Psychic! That's a good one! That's like, ooh! Ooh, that's like better Psybeam! Wow! I like that! I like that a lot! Just get your time capsule, stick it in the ground, and say, hi, hello, people from, hello, people in 2040, I'm back here in not 2040, hope you're not dying from global warming, okay, good talk, goodbye. Like, maybe, I don't know, I feel like there's something there, I feel like there's an idea there. It's time travel. Let's talk about time travel. Time travel's interesting, right? Time travel's an interesting topic. Bunch of movies about it. They made a bunch of movies about it. They wouldn't make movies about it if it wasn't an interesting topic. They make movies about all sorts of interesting topics, right? They only make movies about interesting topics, unless it's the Emoji Movie. That was We don't talk about that one. But like think about it. Like, they've made so many mafia movies because the mafia is an interesting topic. They've made so many space movies because space is an interesting topic. And they've made so many time travel movies because time travel is an interesting topic. I mean, think about the classics. You know, we got Back to the Future. We got Back to the Future 2. We got Back to the Future 3. And other films about time travel. So many, like, there's so many films about time travel. And that's how you know it's interesting. But here's the thing. I don't know if time travel really exists. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if time travel really exists. Because if time travel existed, wouldn't we already know about it? You know? I mean, I feel like that's something that people bring up, you know, occasionally. I don't want to say a lot. I don't know. I will admit, confession time, I am not regularly involved in the discussions, in the discourse about time travel, so, you know, I'm afraid I cannot weigh in on this too heavily. But I do think that there is some weight to saying that, you know, that I feel like perhaps if time travel did exist, then we would already know about it. And we would have known about it a long time ago, because if somebody could time travel back into the past, don't you think they would have done it just to be like, hey, time travel exists. I know because I'm from the future. Here is the blueprint to the time travel machine. And we would have already made the time travel machine, you know? But then, here's the thing, is that if you know, let's say, for the sake of argument, let's say that, you know, time travel does exist, but here's the caveat. You can only time travel into the future, because here's the thing, if you time travel back into the past is like this concrete thing, you know, like, you know, theoretically, you know, I don't want to go into, like, string theory and all that stuff, because I'm not good with, like, astrophysics, you know. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a cool guy, but he's also very much smarter than I am, and, you know, I don't have a degree in whatever he has his degrees in. So, that said, here's the thing. The past is somewhat concrete, right? In that there is a series of events that have taken place in the past that are unalterable, right? And granted, maybe they have been misinterpreted. You can say, you know, like, obviously history is written by the victors or whatever, you know, the saying is. But, you know, I think the point still stands that there is at least a sequence of events that we can say have been relatively definite, and that are not malleable. Perhaps misinterpreted, perhaps other interpretations, but not malleable. The future, however, is quite malleable. You know, I mean, we can go into, like, butterfly effect and stuff like that, and, you know, branching paths, and, you know, I could talk for ages about that, but Telltale Games have already kind of explored that idea, so, you know, it's kind of just redundant for me to do it. But here's the thing, but, you know, if you go into the future, then you're simply removed from that future's past. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're in 2020 and you go to 2020 or 2040, or, like, yeah, 2040, then essentially your presence is just removed from the rest of that timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like 2020, from the moment that you time traveled up until the 2040 where you materialize or whatever after your time travel, you're just non-existent, right? Because you're already in the future. You just skipped that. You know what I'm saying? And that way you don't cause a paradox. Because if you go into the past and you're already there, then it's like what happens when you meet you, right? Are you like two separate entities and like the universe is just chill with that? Or like did you create more matter, like spontaneously? Like, are you just spontaneously more matter or less matter from the place that you were originally or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So interesting ideas, right? There was 0 point to me doing any of this. I just wanted to, I just like hearing the sound of my own voice. That's the truth. And you know it's true because I make YouTube videos. I'm gonna take another drink of water. Lord, y'all, this is the first episode I'm recording, and already, like, my drink is like half full. I'm thirsty. I told you, it's hot. It is hot in my room. Like, I would turn on a fan, but then there'd be background noise, and I'd feel kind of guilty because there's background noise. And, man, if I've said it once, I've said it, twice, and maybe even more times, but, like, there are 2 approaches to commentary over, like, video games or streaming or whatever. One of them, be super intelligent, be super knowledgeable about what you're doing, what you're playing, know things, do it well, just be very intelligent, be very insightful, and really kind of like draw your viewers in, like make them feel like they're not only experiencing something with you, like alongside you, but also make it feel like they're learning from you. Because people feel like they're learning from you and they feel like they are sort of growing in that sense, their knowledge is growing, then they'll just naturally be interested, I think, and they'll just naturally sort of feel like you are something that they enjoy, right? Something that they enjoy experiencing. Your content will be enjoyable for them. Or you can take my approach and be very dumb and just kind of ramble, just kind of brain go and just turn it off. Just turn off your brain. Our brains are so busy enough. Like, don't even bother with that thing. Just kind of turn it off. Just kind of go like, yo, talk about time travel for like 10 minutes straight. For no reason. Like, do you need a purpose? Do you even need a purpose to talk about time travel? I don't. Kind of a loser needs a purpose to talk about time travel. Time travel is just cool. You know what I'm saying? Like Neil deGrasse Tyson writing books out here. Jeez, what kind of a guy would do that? Why would you write a book when you could just entertain like 2 people on the internet with a video? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, get your priorities straight. Neil? Come on, Neil. This is a personal message to Neil deGrasse Tyson, by the way. This entire episode is dedicated to Neil deGrasse Tyson, okay? Alright, and that's all I have to say, really, so goodbye.